Here you will able to see all the photos that is saved in your mobile phones. In the upper right side, you will able to see the change view, delete photos, and cancel. And then in the upper left side, you will able to see the settings, preferences, and other informations about the applications, and also the logo of different social media accounts.
So let's start the actual editing. So the first thing that you will notice is that the filter icon. So there are at least 13 types of filter that you can choose from the basic one, charm, white balance, mate, HDR, black and white, portraits, nature, and pop color. So it depends on you on which filter that you want to use from. So since our photo is a portrait type of photo, so we will try to use the portraits. So there are some filters that is required to pay, so we will go for the free one. So let's try this one. So if you found that the filter is very heavy and not that very appealing to your photo, you can also use other filters aside from portraits. So let's try to use the basic one. So in basic one, the filters are free and it is not very heavy and the filters are soft. So you can also adjust the opacity of the filter. So aside from that, you can also crop your photos, and there are so many aspect ratio that you can choose from. You can also rotate your photos, flip it horizontally, or you can also flip it vertically if you want. You can also transform the dimension of your photo. Again, it depends on your taste if you want to use a cropping method on your photos. So let's go to color adjustment. So here you can adjust the exposure of your photo, the contrast, also the highlights. You can also adjust the shadow. In color, you can also adjust the temperature of your photo, the thickness of your photo, you can also adjust it, the vibrance and saturation. You can also adjust the clarity of your photo to make it more HD. You can also sharpen your photos. And also you can blur the photos to make your photo more focused on the subject that you want to highlight. So there you go. So after using the right filters for your photo, let's move on to the next one, which is the overlay. So here you can add some presets PNG to your photo to make your photo more appealing. So here you can add some lights to your photo, and some filters are not free. I think it costs $1 for PNG. So if you want to add water drops to your photo, yes you can. But again, it's not free. If you want to make your photo like a paper one, you can also add it to your photo, but some filters are not free. If you want to make it like a watercolor or look like a watercolor, you can also do it in Photoshop Express. So let's go to light leaks again. So this one is much more better. So you can also adjust the opacity of the overlays. So aside from adjusting the color of your photo and cropping, you can also add text to your photo, and there are hundreds of different styles that you can choose from. So here you can also write anything that you want, and also you can change the font style. So let's try to write mascota. So you can also adjust it. also change the font style, so there are at least 150 font style that you can choose from. So you can also move it and resize it. You can also add color to your font. You can also add stroke to your font. It depends on you, on which color you would like to choose. And also you can align the text. So for the final editing of our photo, we can add frames on it. It comes with different shapes. We can also change the color. So after adding frame to your photo, you can already save it. Just tap on the upper left side of the application. So here you can save it to camera roll. You can also export it to different social media accounts like Twitter and Facebook, or save it as a PDF file. So you can also link it to your Lightroom and Photoshop Express on your PC. So there you have it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time for the next episode.